Hello, this is Pieboy, and welcome back to the track. This is our race in Austria, my last race before winter break, so that I'm catching up on doing these videos. First, we'll start off with qualifying, or a hot lap. And here it is. So you can go over both of those curves on your way into the start straight. About 100-meter board, you want to brake down to 4th gear. Once again, you can run over the curbs quite a bit. I missed the apex a little there. Straight along here. Then again at the 100-meter board, drop down to 2nd gear. And when a little deep there, you want to either get a middle or a late apex. I got an early apex that time. Then at the 100-meter board again, down into 3rd gear, roll around. Be careful of wheel spin because of the angle of the track. Down to 5th gear when you see the green end on the right. Back down to 5th gear and try to really take as much momentum as you can through those corners. You can lose a lot of time. 50-meter board, down to 6th. Then sling on to the final straight again. And that was a decent time. So I qualified in 5th.
Nice pole dark.
Okay, cool, nice.
Well, you guys were on super soft, so that's a good time on super soft.
So this race had some rain in it. So I see that maybe around lap 5 or so,
rain, guys. Everybody go on wets.
It's going to start raining, and then lap 10 to 15, it's going to
Anyone
stop raining.
Not
Hold on.
All right. Tell us when you guys are.
I forgot to mute players too.
So here I'm trying to figure out the strategy. I overfuel it so that I can have it on rich mix on all the straights. But I really didn't know whether I wanted to pit for intermediates or not. At China, I didn't pit for intermediates, and that was the right strategy. This time I don't know. So here's the start of the race, 5 lights out. Slowly go into the first corner, make sure I don't run into anyone. I'm chasing down Mega Man. I go to the inside. I'm able to outbrake him a little, so he has to give me room. So the rain's already starting to come down. My rich mix is pulling me alongside. I have the inside, but he keeps it around the outside. I pull ahead just a little, but he's able to stay in front. I don't make it past him there. It seems like Mega Man and I are always on track together. So I just messed up my braking there. This gives my teammate MBR a run at me. He's alongside. And he gets by me. But then he has a little wheel spin, so I have a chance to come back. And I pull the over-under. I was so proud of that move. He's still alongside, but looks like I'm pulling away. Still on my side, but I'm able to slip in front of him. So yeah, I was really proud of that move I made on MBR, the over-under. Try to chase Mega Man again. The track's starting to get a little damper, but it's still pretty dry.
DRS is now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
So Tron got past my teammate, and now Tron's behind me, trying to hound me. It's getting a little tougher to brake, and I can get just a little bit of wheel spin there, but I'm still well ahead of Tron.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
So every little bit the track is getting wetter and wetter. That's causing me to make a bunch of minor errors. I don't want to run wide there this time. I get a better run out.
We're looking at about 10 minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
And Tron has DRS on me and I go wide there. So he's able to get past me. But will I be able to... Will he be able to make it stick? I gave him a little bump there. Feel a little bad about that. I don't know if that messed him up enough to let me by. So maybe I should have let him by me again because of that bump and run. I didn't realize he'd fall so far behind me. I'm lucky I didn't lose a wing there. I'm closing ever so slightly. Oh, this is Security. Looks like Mega Man got by Security. Either that or he's someone pit.
So our teammate is 6.4 seconds.
So Security's struggling in the rain. I'm glad that he was able to stop the car and not drive all the way across or I would have hit him.
I'm so sorry, Dark. I don't know why I didn't go to.
So Dark's off the edge of the road. So I'm up into third now.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
So it's asking me if I want to go on to intermediates this next lap. But usually my key is, it hasn't told me that DRS is disabled yet. I'm doing alright in the rain. And I like the idea of just doing a one stop. I don't like doing multiple stops because of the amount of time you lose in the pits. But it is getting wetter.
Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come and put the inters on.
Okay, DRS is disabled, so intermediates are probably faster now. But I'm sitting here debating, do I put him on, do I not? Past Mega Man now. Mega Man went off the road. And I decide to keep going. Because the rain started so early, maybe the rain's going to stop soon.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
So I decided to just try to stick it out on the dry tires. It's a gamble, but I'm up into first right now. And if this gamble pays off, I might be able to win this race if the rain stops pretty quickly. But now I'm going deep, and I'm struggling more. I keep getting on track, but I just lost a lot of time.
Is 10.4 seconds.
So here we jump to lap 8, and Iceman is closing on me. He's on intermediates. I'm on these dry tires. Having difficulty braking. Losing the back end. And here Iceman carefully just goes right by me. He doesn't want me to lose my back end again, run into him. So that's why he so carefully drove by. So in the rain, worn ultra soft tires are the worst to be on. You'd much rather be on soft tires or any kind of harder compound. I went deep there again. Now Tron on intermediate is trying to close down on me. We still have a bit of a gap, but I mess up this braking too.
The gap behind us is 3.0.
So this should be telling me, okay, go and pit for intermediates now, but now I decide to be stubborn and I decided to roll the dice and stick on dry tires, and that's what I'm going to do. Compared to other people on dry tires in the rain, I think I'd be doing a pretty good job, but it just doesn't compete against the intermediates. See how quickly he gets by me? And I'm just sliding all over these turns. But I'm keeping it on track. I haven't spun at all. Watch that drift. These cars aren't meant to drift with. So now Mega Man is closing. He went off track earlier before pitting for intermediates. So his crash and his pit stop, he's made up now. And there goes security. That's good news that I'll be dry soon. Then once it's dry, maybe I'll be the fastest car on track for a lap until everyone pits for dry tires. So here's lap 11. I said I was going to pit at lap 12 for soft tires, but I decided I've had enough of these ultra softs in the rain, so I'll pit for soft tires a lap early. Here comes Crazy Canuck. I just kind of let him by. Don't bother fighting. So I'm in 6th place before I pit. If the track dries out soon, then when all the pit stops are done, maybe I'll still be in 6th. I put on the softs, then I get distracted and forget to launch. So I lost a second there.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. Receive a penalty for dangerous driving.
be very careful here. I do not want to brake, lock up, and just ram right into that and have to pit again to fix my wing. So I'm down in 9th. Now everyone's going to have to pits to get back on dries.
Fuel mix to mode 3. Let's push.
Still not finding my braking zone in this rain. Feels a little better, but not a ton better, being on these softs.
Blue flag, blue flag.
And now Iceman is lapping me. So yeah, I definitely made the wrong strategy, Carl. I should have come in pit for intermediates on that first lap. So now it's all about catch up and recovery. How far back up the grid can I make it? But I was in 2nd place when I thought about pitting for intermediates. If I had done that, I could have had a podium in this race. Even a chance for a race win. So it looks like the rain just stopped. So the track's going to stay wet for another lap and a half as it slowly dries out. I saw that the rain stopped and got a little opportunistic with that corner. A little more careful here, did a better job. Track's starting to feel a little better. Get on the throttle slightly faster. Not sliding around quite as much. Soon I might be the fastest car on track if I don't keep going off track like that.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Okay, DRS is back, so dries are now our slicks are now the tires to be on. And I can definitely feel that. Car is handling better. I still have to be careful. I can't quite drive as if it's dry yet.
Yellow flag.
So here's a start-finish straight. There's some people in the pits. So 8th place, 7th place. So picked up 2 positions there. Here I come to the start-finish straight on the next lap. More people are pitting. So I get past Mega Man. It's kind of a surprise. He must have had another crash or something. And here I'm up into 6th place. And I'm lapping Fruit Salsa, but he doesn't seem to want to get out of the way easily. Also, his tires, he has one purple tire, one green tire. That's kind of weird. I think it's just a glitch in the game. So I have to go up the inside and cut tight. And then it seems like he lets me by. But really felt like he was trying to race me for position and not observing blue flags. So now Mega Man is approaching Fruit Salsa. The track is completely dry now.
Blue flag through.
So it looks like Mega Man's getting upset with Fruit Salsa also because of not observing blue flags.
1.6 seconds.
So now Mega Man is behind me. I'm catching up to Crazy Canuck here. So
+1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
my main goal for each race is to be in the top 5. So if I catch Crazy Canuck here, it looks like he'll have to pit since he's on Ultra Softs. There he goes. He dives into the pits. So I'm up into my top 5 position that I always aim for. Dark is ahead, but he probably has too much pace to catch up. Maybe he'll pit since he's on Super Softs, but maybe not. I don't know. And Mega Man is about 2 to 3 seconds behind me. Here we go, 2.4 seconds. And so now it's a fight between us again. So now I've skipped a bunch of laps. So Mega Man stayed between 2 to 3 seconds for 6 to 8 laps, but then I made a few mistakes and he's caught up to me. So now he's right behind me. Maybe not right behind me, but he's definitely closing. My tires are fairly worn, but they're still usable.
In front is 19.8 seconds.
As long as I am careful, I should be able to keep him behind me. We have very similar pace, and with the dirty air, he'll have a difficult time following. Of course, if he goes through the corners better than I do, then he'll close the gap. So it looks like I pulled away from him a little there. But he closes in that last sector. Oh, I get a little wheel spin there. So now he's right on my tail and gaining a little. But with my rich mix, he's still not able to catch up. Have a little lockup. Now he's really trying to look for a place to pass me.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
I just need to hold him behind me for 2.5 more laps. The gap is a little smaller than last lap. He usually gains through this sector. Yep, now he's right on my tail. And he's going for an overtake. So I try not to come in too close, but I close in on him a little too much and run into him. Now he's debating, does he give back the position or not? So I go side by side into the next corner. So I take the wide way around. And he cut really close in, so neither of us get the best run out of the corner because we both were really cautious after that crash. But I used Rich Mix to pull ahead and I'm ahead of him again. So neither of us were quite sure whether That was my fault or his fault, that crash. Probably just a tap of racing incident. We survived, which is a good thing. Luckily for me, I'm ahead. Oh no, I got a corner cut. I don't want to get another corner cut, or I might give him the position when we finish.
Final lap of the race. We've been awarded a time
No!
penalty. Go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
I hate it when you get a time penalty from an infraction like that, where you just go off the track slightly. Like if you go off the track more, the game doesn't give you a penalty. But when you just go off slightly, it always catches you. So now I have to hope that he has a 3-second penalty too. At least I'm ahead on track. Here we come through the last few corners at the end of the lap. Unless I really mess these up, I should have the position. Let's just see whether I get 5th from the penalties or not. Ah! I take 5th. He crossed behind me and he must have had a penalty too. Yes! Another top 5 finish. He had 2 penalties actually, so even if he had gotten ahead of me on that straight, I would have won. Because I think I could have kept within 3 seconds of him if he got past me. So that's another 10 points. MBR unfortunately was down a 10th, only 1 point. So here's my run. I have finished every race. I have not crashed out yet, which I feel really good about. I've had all top 5 finishes except the last race at Azerbaijan. I've had 2 podiums. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the next 2 races. I won't be able to start them. I have a science conference I'm going to, and then I'm visiting family over the holidays. So I'm going to miss 2 races and be back at Belgium at Spa, and hopefully that'll be a good race. I'm at 4th in the championship now. And that's my race at Austria. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you back at the track next time. This is Pie Boy.